Okay, so I'm thinking that for today, instead of doing like the really stereotypical like intro thing where we all introduce ourselves and stuff, that we should just have in the beginning part like a separate cutscene that says our names. We should just jump in when we're actually talking about stuff. You know?
Can you have me on a Velociraptor with the MP5? That's what she said.
That is what she said.
Ooh. The Last of Us / Pokemon Dark Connection.
Okay. I put this one in there. There is a dark connection between The Last of Us and Pokemon. Who here knows of the horror that is Parasect?
I do.
You do. And what is the truth about Parasect?
There's a hat.
Parasect, it does not have a hat. This is what it is.
It's a mushroom.
Yeah. Paris, the little one, has two small mushrooms on it, the original growths, right?
Yeah.
When he evolves, those mushrooms evolve and take over his body.
Yeah.
The top part of the mushroom is the mushroom, and now he has control of the legs. That's why he loses his pupils. He's a zombie. The exact same mushroom that makes Paris into Parasect is the mushroom Cordyceps that makes the clickers, the zombies, in The Last of Us.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
It's the same mushroom that takes over people or takes over crabs. Which leads me to believe, Naughty Dog, if you have this connection to what we know of the Pokemon universe, is Crash Bandicoot an evolution of Eevee? When you're fucking exposed to a fucking Wampa fruit.
No, you expose Eevee to anything, it turns into something. You expose Eevee to like this burger, and it'll turn into like Burger Mom.
Freaking Digimon characters. The Burger Mom.
You expose it to Digimon, and it becomes a Digimon.
You always put down your food.
No. Whatever happened to rock and roll?
Oh man. Okay, this is a good one. So this past weekend was Evolution 2013, the fighting game world championship.
Mm-hmm.
You think fighting games are a dying genre, or do you think we're in a renaissance right now? The hype was big like a couple years ago, but now the hype's died down again. Do you think it's on its way back, or do you think it's like
It's kind of like first-person shooters.
RPGs, you know?
Yeah, I feel like just like first-person shooters, it's yes or no on whether or not there's a problem in it.
Yeah.
Because there isn't a lot of innovation, but there's a lot of like proliferation, which is better than there being like nothing.
There was a bit of stagnation. There was like when like all we had was like Street Fighter EX and like just like some random like
There wasn't a lot.
and like Tekken 4. Donkey needs to be the announcer of the next Street Fighter.
Donkey needs to be like a DLC character in every fighting game.
Well, I mean, Balrog is based off of Mike Tyson. They should just put Don King in Street Fighter.
Open, damn you.
You could just put down the bird.
No! Will Jennifer Lawrence destroy geek culture in movies with Catching Fire and Days of Future Past?
I mean, think about it. Think about her poor delivery in the Hunger Games and think that times everything she does for the next like couple of years for the movie.
Considering that they're both blue, can we trade like Jennifer Lawrence over to Avatar and Zoe Saldana like into X-Men? Can we just make a trade? Just get like the Smurfette trade right there?
The Smurfette trade?
Yeah, let's do that.
Now be careful, because if you put all blue women on the market, we might just get Katy Perry from the Smurfs.
Cripple the sources of enemy power, political, economic, and military by direct attack.
Comic-Con 2013 predictions. My dad's actually like kind of a comic book nerd too. Like I was just browsing through his collection when we were talking about Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I told him since like Disney is focusing on Star Wars at their like D23 convention, I feel like Marvel's gonna make any big announcement they have at Comic-Con.
What do you think it's gonna be?
I think it's gonna be something to do with the movie, and I think it might be a tease at the next crossover event because they need another one of those.
What do you think like the next really big that they haven't announced yet Marvel movie's gonna be? I mean, there's a lot of hype about it. Might be Hulk, might be Doctor Strange.
Well, that's the thing.
It's
No,
more
they-
likely Doctor Strange.
Well, they're talking about they want to do all these things, so like it's just a matter of which one they pull the trigger on first. I think it's gonna be Doctor Strange actually. The weird thing is though, like if you notice, they've danced around the concept of magic throughout the entire like first phase. Like even with Thor, they're like, hey, our people call it technology, you guys call it magic. So like, how are they gonna have like okay, but how do you explain actual magic? This is a fun one. This is gonna speak to all of our personalities. If you could live in any sci-fi or comic book universe, which one would you choose and why?
Doctor Who.
Wait, can you choose who you are in the universe, or are you like a busboy?
No, you can be like something in that universe too. That could be part of your reason why.
Can you be a main character, or you just have to you're supporting?
No, it's like if it's your reason why, like if I would be in this universe and be that person, then go for it. Because I put that one in there, so.
I would actually want to be on Mars in the John Carter mythos.
Life is actually would be kind of repetitive because like every 10
You
years
would want to be Doctor Who?
you would have to fight the Daleks and then the Cybermen and the Master and then repeat Daleks, Cybermen, Master.
So like every
I mean-
comic book hero ever.
But pretty much you would be stuck in the same thing as people it'd be really awesome to be Thor. It's like, yeah, except you have to keep completing the Ragnarok cycle.
Yeah.
You fight the serpent, you kill it, you die, you come back, you fight the serpent, you kill it, you come back, you die, and then whatever happens in between is just filler, and then just your life becomes a cycle.
Deadpool. I want to be Deadpool.
You want to be Deadpool?
I want to be Deadpool.
In his wonky ass universe.
That's the thing. I think I would want to be on Marvel Earth, but I wouldn't want to live in New York. It fucking sucks to
What's this say? How fucked is the Justice League movie considering the Warner shakeup?
Yeah.
On a scale of let's set the parameters. On a scale of how fucked is it from
On a scale from Patton Oswalt to Jenna Jameson, how fucked is it?
Deep throat.
it's a Kristen Stewart.
Okay. So just only coworkers?
Again.
It doesn't tell us anything. I think, Warner's been around for a while.
Yeah.
And the only reason they've been around for a while is because they've adapted the thing. So I don't think this is going to be a huge issue.
Yeah.
Batman and Robin.
Next question.
Even in those misty days, aggression had already been invented, and a man had to defend himself.
All right, here we go. This is a personal favorite of mine.
Ooh.
Willem Dafoe and Ellen Page acted in the game Beyond Two Souls. What actors should be next for roles in video games, and as which characters? I'm gonna go ahead and start this off, because this one came to me, and it woke me from my sleep. It was so funny that I roared from the depths like a kaiju. It was insane. Jennifer Lawrence's head, just her head, CGI that shit, as Kirby.
How the fuck are we supposed to top that?
I'm done.
Next question.
Fuck this anxiety.
Okay, now we're talking. A grown-up Pacific Rim mashup movie. Yes. Just fucking Gypsy Danger just shooting the shit out of Adam Sandler's beach house. Just go back to your home, kaiju. Go back to your home.